What's going on, everybody? It's Thursday night, and that can only mean one thing for the insiders. It is Impact night, and we are here to do our Impact watch along. So glad you can all join us for tonight. We've got BTI going on YouTube in case you're looking for what we're watching. Right now, it's Johnny Swinger against Dirty Dango. So Fandango, and he was even doing the WWE thing where he was going, yeah, that was awesome. So we got
I saw Jeff doing it too.
That was awesome. So we got Swinger and Dirty Dango, and of course Zicky Dice is outside of the ring. So welcome into the stream. Glad you can all join us. Of course, I am here with my co-host Jeff. Jeff, what's going on, man? Another week of Impact.
Another week of Impact. This one, I'm curious to see some things that happen with this week. I got some interesting matchups on the card, but yeah, I'm glad to be here, and it's fun. It's fun to be here on a Thursday.
Yes, Impact is always fun. And somebody's at the door. I think. I don't know. The dog's barking about something. Tazzy's here. I lost my train of thought. Tazzy's joining us tonight as well. What's up, Tazzy? What's going on, man?
Oh, you know, another day of great wrestling after a full day off of no wrestling. I don't know what to do yesterday. It was insane. It drove me crazy.
Yesterday was weird. Awesome. Yesterday was really weird. Having nothing, like no AEW, no NXT is normally on a Tuesday, but yeah, nothing. Yesterday was really weird. But welcome, Tazzy. Glad to have you. We have a couple. Yep, you got to go there.
I got to go there. It's an Impact party, baby. That was a bad one. We gotta do that again. I was laughing while I was doing it. It's an Impact party, baby.
And now it's a party. I'll get my bearings straight now. See, Marley knocked everything off now, but okay, we're good. We're good now. We have actually an Impact breaking news. Look at this. PJ Black is returning to Impact Wrestling.
Oh.
So PJ Black, who was last with them in 2015, competed for the title against EC3. He was in Ring of Honor, and of course he was in New Japan, but he is now back with Impact Wrestling. So that's kind of good news. Very cool. We do, and I hate when we have to share anything of this nature, but we did have some very, very sad news today. And that is, of course, the passing of Tristan Nash. Tristan is the son of Kevin Nash. I don't know his age. I did not see it in the article, but obviously very, very sad day for Kevin and of course his family and everybody reaching out. Sean Waltman, of course, the 1-2-3 kid, was reaching out and things like that. So very, very sad. Do you know how old his son was, Jeff? I don't know off the top.
I want to say he was 26, but I'll look and see.
That's horrible.
Yeah, let me look and see real quick.
A couple people shared, the chat saying 26 years old.
Yeah, 26.
Very, very sad. Very, very. You can't even imagine when you're a parent. And I don't know how many of you guys in the chat are parents. I know Jeff, of course, is. But you can't even imagine. I knew some people who lost children, and it's horrible. And especially when a whole life in front of them. Young and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the details. I don't know if he was sickly. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. So I'm not 100% sure. But either way, it doesn't matter. But our thoughts and prayers, obviously, condolences to Kevin Nash and his family. Just horrible news. Yeah. Horrible news. So the wrestling world, everybody on Twitter and everything like that, there's a lot of wrestlers, of course, reaching out to him. So, yeah, it's just horrible news. Man. All right. So let's get into it here. Dirty Dango and Swinger still going at it in the ring. Johnny Swinger with a kick to the midsection. Now, both men are kind of standing with fists held high in the air, looking like they want to do the same move to one another, but they can't.
Maybe they'll just break out and dance.
They might, actually. They kind of look like both of them might. They're just standing there with their fists up in the air like this. Oh, man. All right. Let's welcome some people in, and let's get a move on. So, first off, let's see. We got James Chadwick. We got the Moldy Spoon. We've got Dylan is here. What's up, Dylan? With Derek Fleming. What's up, Derek? How are you? We have Retribution is here. Retribution is here. We have Andrew Stevens. Hey, Andrew. We have Deanna. We have Clark Griswold is our 80s character of the week. Clark Griswold. Well, it's getting around Christmas time, so that's apropos. That's apropos that he's here.
By the way, one of my favorite Christmas movies ever.
That actually probably is mine,
yeah.
With the exception of some of the classic ones. But comedy-wise, yes. I know a lot of people are going to say that other one, which I cannot stand. I hate it, hate it, hate it. A Christmas Story? Blech. I cannot stand. Oh God, I hate it.
Oh,
I hate it. I hate it. Everybody's like, what? What's the matter with you? I hate it. I hate it. I don't know why I hate it. My wife has talked to me about it. She's like, you watch The Wonder Years. It's very similar to that. Mm-hmm. Like nope. I'm like, nope. And I've tried. I've tried to watch it. I've watched it, a few times in bits and pieces. And I'm like, I just can't. Like it's almost like a black comedy in a way. And I don't know. I just never got it. I just never got it.
That is my favorite Christmas.
Is it
ever? And I'm so thrilled that they're doing a sequel. Actually releasing it to HBO Max this year. So I'm really interested to see what Ralphie has been up to.
Ralphie's going to be a lot older now. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've got some. I liked some. I grew up on some really, really I remember watching when I was a kid, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, which I loved. The cartoon. It was the creepiest damn thing. When they had the third ghost come and visit him, it was like a specter in a cloak with bony hands. And I mean, this is for kids, and it was terrifying. It was literally terrifying. But yeah, it's all that stuff. And then I saw that they have remastered Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with deleted scenes. That's going to get put out right in time for Thanksgiving, which is, I mean, has to be everybody's favorite Thanksgiving. It's one of the only ones. But I love that. I make it a point to watch that every year around Thanksgiving time, because it's so good. So good.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else is with us? Dork Knight is here. What's up with you? Shane Loki is here. Deanna, I already said hello to. Alicia is here. Hey, Alicia, how are you? We've got Khaled is here. We got Christopher. What's up with you? We've got Michael King. We've got Marvin. We've got that's Retribution. I think mostly repeats down here, maybe. Let's see if I have anybody else. No, we're good. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. So welcome to all of you. Let's go over our schedule for the rest of this week. So tomorrow, of course, we'll be back for SmackDown. We're going to do SmackDown, till probably whenever, because we're obviously, with Abby's window and with everything else with Bray Wyatt, of course, we want to be on there for that show. So we will be here tomorrow night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern time. It should be me and Jody. Jeff, of course, can't make it this week. He's got his kids to be with. So Tazzy may pop in. We'll see. We're not sure, but otherwise it'll be me and Jody tomorrow. So come and check us out tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for SmackDown. See what's next in the line of what Bray Wyatt's doing. What is going to happen next? So we'll see tomorrow. Beyond that, Sunday, Jeff, we're doing the Sunday show, I think, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. We haven't done that in a while. So we will be back on Sunday at 8:30. That is our weekly wrestling, or that's our, oh my God, I even forgot the name. It is the Between the Ropes with the Insiders. It's been so long we didn't do it, I forgot the name of it. But join us for that. That's going to be interesting because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. We haven't done it in a couple of weeks. So obviously we're going to try to, do the newer stuff, of course, that's been talked about this week. But there are a lot that happened yesterday on both shows, NXT, and we got a pay-per-view to talk about too, Halloween Havoc. I may still be recovering from that, dependent, by the way. So if you don't see me on Sunday, you'll know why. I'm somewhere like in shock, because Tazzy is doing Halloween Havoc on Saturday, and I will be there. I'm joining at my own risk, because the last time there was a Halloween Havoc, and Jeff will attest, and Tazzy will attest, and Jody will attest, they near killed me. They near killed me, because I'm. If you can go back and watch the stream if you want to see me being tortured, I literally was not looking at the screen. I kept going no, because that's all it was contorting women around the ring and in that haunted house that Loomis was in. That's all it was. And I was like, no. And then there was some woman with the long stringy black hair in a shower. I'm like, I couldn't handle it.
Joe, if we had been on video.
Oh
we
my God!
Gone viral.
That wasn't on video. That's right. We were doing audio for that.
Yeah, just
that's
audio.
right.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
audio.
We were doing audio for that. I forgot. That's been wow.
I think the only person that saw you was Jeff.
That's right.
That's it. I was the only person. Trust me, folks. If you had seen Joe's reactions that night,
I'm telling you, it was literally like NXT was torturing me. It literally was like and it started off well enough. There wasn't a whole lot of that until it came to that part with the haunted house thing with Loomis, and then it was over because then it was happening in there, and then it went back to the ring and it happened again. So it wasn't bad enough. I got tortured in the house, and then they went to the ring with it, and it happened. And then I just saw them in the ring. I'm like, okay, there can't be anything. And then here come all the women down the ramp that are supposed to be these zombies, whatever the hell they were, and they were contorting, and they were upside down. I'm like, oh my God, like I couldn't even watch. I couldn't even watch. It was horrible. It was absolute horror. It was horrible.
You legit covered your eyes a couple times.
I did. I was sitting there like this. I'm like, no, I can't watch this. I'm telling you, so I'm really hoping that does not happen again. Although I'm sure everybody else is hoping it is, which you guys are just sadistic. So the smile on Tazzy. So I'll be joining Tazzy for that on Saturday night. Tazzy, you can tell them all about it, the time and whatnot.
We're gonna say at 7:30. I feel like we should start over because we got a full squad. I know. Congratulations to Shane Loki, who won our contest, for actually being with us. So he's first time streamer, first time coming to a stream on camera.
Who's that?
Shane Loki.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be with us on that. Alicia, you are invited to that too as well. Of course, my co-host Dan T and of course Shodi should be there too.
Great. I'll have an audience now that'll have to laugh. That'll be able to laugh at me. Woo!
Yeah, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Well, there you go. And then, of course, we'll be back on Monday with Abby's Window. Abby's Window, guys, I have to thank you all for coming out to that. Abby's Window has been killing it. Jeff, Jody, and Dom were there. Another 1,000 views, I think it got. Abby's has been on fire. And that's all of you because you want to come out to the only show. And I'll say this until the day is long. The only ONLY capitals show that was weekly for Bray Wyatt is on our channel for the last 2.5 years. The only one. And I don't care what anyone else says. I don't care who claims to be the person who is all the person to go to, the go-to person. Yes. But our channel is the only one that has done a show about Bray Wyatt, even through the whole time when he's been gone. So give credit to Jeff and to Jody for that, because that's a testament to what they did, keeping that alive for the entire time. And now it's the payoff. So join us on Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another edition of Abby's Window, which I'm sure they will have a lot to go over from SmackDown on Friday, tomorrow, with what we see. So, okay. It is 8:04. Somebody said they started, who said this? Heather said they started early. Oh, God.
Huh?
It could be a bad thing. No, not the main show. I guess they started this early. I kind of figured because they had the match before 8 o'clock. So oh God, that's not a good sign when things change. All right, let's get to the card, Jeff, shall we? Let's talk about tonight's card.
Yeah, let's do it. Taz, you all right over there?
Tazzie's okay. He's gonna catch his breath.
I just had some liquid death.
Oh, there you go.
Liquid death he had.
Liquid
Misfit Wrestling Podcast. Hello to you. Shout out to Misfit Wrestling Podcast. They share a lot of stuff with us. Appreciate that on Twitter. All right, so we had Johnny Swinger and Dirty Dango. I did not see who won. Who won the match? Was it had to be Dirty Dango?
Dirty Dango.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Johnny Swinger never wins. So I mean, it had to be. All right, let's look at the main card. We will go, just for the hell of it, let's shake it up, do something different. We'll go from bottom to top this time. So we have got a World Tag Team Championship tonight. We have Heath and Rhino, who, of course, Rhino's been out for the longest time, going up against the Kingdom. They were promised that shot. That's why they got it. Rhino's been out, taken out, of course, by the Kingdom. Heath and Rhino and the Kingdom, I don't know. I kind of am thinking, Jeff, that we get new champs.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to.
I mean,
if we want to look
spoil
at things, yeah, the milk's gone bad.
Yeah,
no, I think it was interesting. I don't know how many people saw this, but Brian Hebner actually was very vocal about it and talked about how pissed off he was.
Oh, really? Okay.
That they debuted where they are now in AEW before Impact finished their story with them.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. Where were they? I didn't even see them. Were they on Dynamite?
They were on
or Dark.
I think Rampage.
Rampage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think
that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think if people look at it, look at it from that standpoint, I get why they were upset. Why he was upset with it. He had a lot to say, so if you want to see his full comments, I won't go into a lot of it, but he talked about how he would do business if he were Scott D'Amore. And I'll just leave it at that because it gets spicy.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, check it out. But yeah, obviously we're going to get a change here because of what we know. So
right.
I just hope it's a good match, which I anticipate it will be.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And yeah, I mean, spoilers. But that does kind of suck though, because a lot of people don't search for it and don't look for it. There are people who do, but it kind kind of sucks. So, well, we're not going to really pick that one because we know. What it does do though is it does make it interesting because they did promise a championship match to the Motor City Machine Guns last week. So that's what should be coming up then. So we're going to get Heath and Rhino against the Motor City Machine Guns at some point. So at least we got that coming up, and we don't know any results from that. So, all right. Bullet Club versus Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer. So the old tag team, Bully Ray and Tommy, are teaming up against the Bullet Club. Of course, that is Ace Austin and Chris Bay. So should be a good one between the veterans and the young guys tonight. Tazzy.
Yeah, I want to see how can they keep up with these guys, because these are the ordinary guys. These are like X Division guys right here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see how tired Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer get. Do I think they win? Just for the kicks? No, I think Bullet Club wins. And I'm not being biased because you know me in Bullet Club, but I'm just saying, I'm just being, yeah.
If the intent is for these guys to be here to put a lot of people over, then yeah. I mean, and Jeff mentioned that with Bully Ray, when we saw that happen with him showing up and stuff, to make Josh look that much better as a champion. And that's indeed what they're doing here. Then I would think they're probably going to go on a bit of we're going to put people over tour through the roster. So that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm going to agree. Because, listen, Austin and Bay could be getting a push at some point. I don't know for tag team titles, but Chris Bay just re-signed. Ace Austin is really, really good. Two guys who could be the future really of this company. So against the past. So I would agree. I think Chris Bay and Ace Austin will win. Jeff, what about you?
I'm gonna pull a Lee Corso and say not so fast, my friend.
Okay.
Someone's alarm is going off.
Not me.
Alicia says, I hear it now.
The TV is going in my house, but that's
okay.
No alarm for me.
That's weird.
Are you hearing the TV?
No, I'm just hearing an alarm. Anyway, okay, there it is. It's off now. Whatever that was, it's off now.
Oh, wow.
But I'm going to say not so fast, my friends, and I'm not going to pick a winner, but what I'm going to say is this. In order for Bully Ray to continue to be a viable candidate for that championship and be a threat and to really, quote unquote, repair his image in Impact, he's got to build up some goodwill. I think how you do that is you put some wins in the W column. So I think I would be interested to see how this ends, but maybe wisdom overcomes youth.
Okay. All right. We'll have to watch and see. Okay. Next up, we've got Eric Young and Rich Swann. Now, you can almost guarantee that people from that new faction that Eric Young has been starting are going to show up. They've been showing up backstage. They've been all over the place in those yellow shirts. So Rich Swann's going to have his hands full out there tonight against Eric Young. And Cody Deaner, has been showing up as well. So Young and Swann tonight. Jeff, what are you thinking? I don't know, man. I think there's just going to be too many numbers for Rich Swann to handle with this. So I'm going to go with Eric Young with this one.
Yeah, the numbers game is not in Rich Swann's favor, so I'm going to go with EY. I will say that it was a cool moment to see at Bound for Glory when the guys were running through the crowd and the security was kind of pulling them away.
Yes,
I don't know if they showed that on the broadcast, but we
got cool. A little bit of it.
Okay, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see that. So I think that's going to continue a trend for EY. And I don't know what they're doing with him, but I think I wouldn't be surprised to see him and Josh again.
At some point.
I
wouldn't be disappointed with that. John Kessler says Rich Swann will win due to interference from Sammy. Yeah, well, that could be a good point too.
That's a good point.
Because Sammy going after that faction. So yeah, it could very well be. James Chadwick says Eric Young. Chris says Eric Young. Marvin says Eric Young. Next, Tazzy, what are you thinking about Eric Young and Rich Swann?
Yeah, I think Eric Young too. Even though there's rumors about him for next year, his contract is up next year. But they still want him. I can see him being a threat for that title. Just one more time, them two going at it to finish up the story. Because I don't think that story is done
yet. Yeah, I would agree. Jody's in the chat telling jokes. Jody is the new Jesse. Why did the ghost starch his sheet? He wanted everyone scared stiff. Nice.
That's what wrong with
nice. Our next match, we have a goodbye match. Actually, another farewell. A couple of farewells tonight, and this one is for Good Night Dork Night. This one is for Mia Yim. And we all know, of course, that it's been out there. Mia Yim has left Impact Wrestling. She's a free agent. We'll see where she goes. Hasn't been signed anywhere quite yet. I would imagine she'll be coveted by both AEW and WWE. But it is Mia Yim against a returning Taylor Wilde. Taylor Wilde, of course, we saw come back, and was nice to see her back. We haven't seen her in a good long time, but it kind of feels a little bit, Jeff, to me like a passing of the torch, I guess, maybe, so to speak, to kind of a, Mia Yim leaving, Taylor Wilde coming back into the fold.
Yeah, I think I'm interested to see what they do with Taylor this time around. Obviously, I'm sad to see Mia go. I was hoping that she would stick around a little bit longer, but I understand. I understand she said that she had some other things to do, so I expect a great match. Maybe Mia wins on her way out.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe she wins on the way out.
Could very well be. Let's see what we got. Taylor Wilde will win. Chris says the same. Jody's watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Are you watching the original, the 1974 one, or are you watching the new one on Netflix? Or any of the how many in between? Heather says, question, now that I have access to Access. Wow, that's very much a pun. Should I keep paying my $5 a month to keep getting the specials? I don't know. I mean, what are you talking?
Specials don't come on Access, so
yeah, no, they don't.
Thing. So I mean, unless you buy it on Fight, which they sell it on Fight, I would keep just cheap, for frugal purposes on my end.
Yeah,
I would keep the YouTube subscription.
Yeah, it's true. They only have the weekly show on Access, so that doesn't. Yeah, they're not going to show all those specials there. So good point. All right, next up. Or did I go? No, nope. Did I go to Tazzy on that one?
I forgot. It's. I hope wherever she goes, she bring that interest with her. Honestly.
Yeah.
Dude, right? But I'm excited to get Wilde again.
Let's get wild. Yes. Look at the big smile on Tazzy's face. You see, no matter how much the peaches roll off the tree and go away, there's always replacement peaches that grow back. And that's the way Tazzy looks at it. So, got to be positive. So, next up, I believe in Joe Hendry against Jason Hotch. And there is a GIF out there now of Jeff doing the Joe Hendry wave.
Yes, there is.
And so I have to use it. I don't know how to look it up. I've got to find it because I'm gonna have to use that every time Joe Hendry's in a match that we have on our card. But yes. So Jeff is now a GIF for Joe Hendry. And of course, Jeff believes in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. The question is, Tazzy, do you believe in Joe Hendry to defeat Jason Hotch?
I believe in Joe Hendry. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
There you go. We all believe in Joe Hendry. Jeff, it's Joe Hendry against Jason Hotch.
Listen, it's real simple. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in the man. So I can't say that I believe in him and pick against him. So I got to pick him. Joe Hendry for the dub.
Yes, I agree. Joe Hendry is going to win. It's his debut match, really. So, yes, Joe Hendry wins. And the chat agrees. Chris agrees. John Kessler agrees. James Chadwick agrees. So I believe in Joe Hendry. And yes, let's go. Let's go. And then lastly, of course, this is not a match, but Frankie Kazarian, who announced it last week, will relinquish his X Division title tonight. So he will relinquish that because he is going to get a shot by doing that at Josh Alexander at a future pay-per-view. So he is going to do that tonight. We'll see what happens. We'll see if there's a confrontation between him and Josh. I don't know. Maybe there might be some other people that are going to come out, and we might see who might be next contenders for the X Division title. Maybe we'll see some of that too. It should be interesting. I think maybe, well, we'll see. This could either, again, this is hard to figure. It could be open or close the show with this. But we'll have to see. It should be interesting, Jeff, because now we know he's going after Josh. But now, who are they going to have go after that X Division title?
Oh, I think you got to open the field back up.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's what you have to do. I mean, obviously, we know after last week that Trey Miguel is the number one contender.
Yep.
So there's a couple things they could do. They could have a match. They can have an Ultimate X match.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Which I wouldn't. Thank you, bots.
Bots.
You must be turned on by the X Division talk. Just because it says X Division doesn't mean it's the kind of X that you're here for. So just throwing that out.
They must have heard X and be like,
they heard X. Like X, you say.
You can't say X.
But
you
no,
can't do this either.
No, you can't do that. Definitely can't do that. You showed too much skin there, Joe.
Yes. In the form of an X.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think they could do an Ultimate X match, or they could do a tournament. So I mean, I think either one. I'd love to see an Ultimate X for the title. That's what I would love to see.
Don't we have that? Don't we have the X Division thing coming up soon in the new year as well? Don't they do that? Oh, I can't remember what that's called.
Genesis.
Yeah,
for the X Cup. Yeah.
Yes. So that's coming up too. I think that's in like February. It's early in the year.
Yeah.
So we've got that coming around the bend as well. There's some fun stuff coming up for Impact. Tazzy, what do you think is going to happen with Frankie Kazarian and the X Division title?
Oh man, I really think Trey Miguel is the next person to get that title. I really think so. I mean, like, he's X Division. He's the X Division. And then what I can see him doing is keeping that title until the coast is clear, and then he'll go for option C.
Okay. James saying, why bother making Speedball lose the title to Kaz just for him to relinquish it a week or two later? Well, you want my honest answer, and I hope I'm wrong, but do we know how long Speedball signed for? That's my logical answer. I hope I'm wrong because I love the guy and I think he's awesome. But again, we don't know. What we did find out, I mean, Honor No More, they let it be known. I guess they weren't even signed for a year. It was 9 months.
Yeah.
So if they're doing that, then who knows? I mean, all bets are kind of off. So you really don't know. Maybe Speedball was not signed for very long, and maybe he won't be around either, which really sucks. But we'll see. We will see. All right. Well, that's the card for this evening. We got about 9 minutes left. So in our 9 minutes, we must talk about the subject that is most important to us on our channel every single Thursday night. What we're going to talk about now? Food. Let us know what you had to eat today. Again, we don't discriminate against any sort of food. So if you want to tell us what you had for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack, maybe you're eating now overseas because you're well ahead of us. It's like 11 o'clock there. And later than that, maybe you're having a really, really late night snack. Let us know what you had to eat today, and we will do the same. James Chadwick comes right in, slamming right in there. Belly pork and chips, slamming right in there. Misfit Wrestling Podcast says French bread pizza was dinner tonight. Derek says ham and cheese sliders. Melissa, hello Melissa, ground beef chili, Rhino, and drank Mexican Coke. Wow, that's a ground beef chili, Rhino. Is it Rhino?
Oh, Rhino.
Rhino. Okay.
Rhino, ain't it? In like Chiriano?
Wow. I don't know what, but it sounds good.
The only reason I know that because my dad used to eat it all the time.
It sounds good. Jody saying pizza rolls. Marvin says rice with chicken and beans. Heather says Chinese leftovers from lunch, chicken dinner right now. Retribution says lasagna. Oh, nice. Lasagna's good. Gus, spring rolls for dinner. Deanna says fried spaghetti. Jeff Samuel says spaghetti and sausage and a good old salad. Awesome. Misfits watching The Strangers. They're doing a remake of that already. They announced they're going to remake that whole thing. So I don't know. The first one was really creepy. Really creepy.
Yeah, it was.
The second one was okay too. I didn't mind it. There were scenes in it that were awesome. If you haven't seen it, the pool scene in that is amazing. Amazing. It's really, really good. Frozen pizza by Connie, says Brandon. Paprika chicken thighs. I put way too much salt on and can still taste only salt. Jody now wants Chinese. See, it works. I told you. That's why we do this, because it just gets people hungry for stuff. Bonker says mac and cheese. Hello, Bonkers. How are you? We'll go to Jeff. Jeff, did you get a chance to eat yet?
I did. I had a lot of Taco Bell is what I had.
A lot. That means that Jeff's going to be off camera quite a bit in about an hour or so. He will be. So don't ask if he leaves. You just know. You just know.
Just know that the Taco Bell did its job.
Yes.
That's all you have to know.
You don't need colon cleanse.
No.
You just have to go to Taco Bell and you're good.
Taco Bell.
Yes.
Taco Bell. That's
good.
all you need. That's all you need.
I swear to God, they throw laxative in their taco meat.
Woo.
Like I don't know what it is. I mean, do they cook with that powdered laxative stuff? They put that in. I don't know. I don't know. Tazzy, what did you have?
Oh man. What did I have? God. Oh my God, my brain's going crazy. Oh, okay. I had a shrimp burrito from this place I have down the street. Of course, I DoorDash. I kind of didn't feel like driving, so. But I had a shrimp burrito from there, and then I ate a side of a steak quesadilla with them. By the way, yesterday I went with my cousin and I found some good Indian food.
Nice.
And they had this it's kind of like a chili chicken. Oh, so good, nice. So good. If you ever find it. Oh.
I had Italian cavatello and sauce tonight, so I had some Italian food today. Pizza subs at Morris and Jane. Pizza subs. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Love a good pizza sub.
People are talking about mature cheese. Mature cheese. What is mature cheese? That's like old cheese, I guess.
It's mature.
It's mature. It's got a beard, and it wears a suit and tie, and it says to people, "Get off my lawn." That's mature cheese. Yes.
All right, gentleman. He's a gentleman. Holds the door open for you.
Yes.
Says hello and goodbye.
Yes. Yes.
Real gentleman.
Yes. Mature cheese. Gentlemanly cheese. Yes.
I wish cheese does that if you eat a lot of it.
I have to share this with the chat because I shared it with Tazzy and Jeff earlier on the stream. And when people talk about Bray a lot, they talk about and I'm not going to say the F word, but mind F, right? Well, I was coming home tonight and I'm listening to my Apple Music, and of course I have my whole playlist going through there when I'm driving home. And a song by Sammy Hagar comes on. I don't know if you're familiar with the song, but it's a really good Sammy Hagar song. It gets you going. It's called "There's Only One Way to Rock," right? And a line in that song says "mental masturbation." That is what I'm using for what Bray Wyatt does. I'm not going to say mind F because F is a little crude. I'm going to call it mental masturbation. I think that's phenomenal. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, yes, this is great. It's just a little tidbit of my life, as if you needed to know. But hey, all right. So it's about 3 minutes. Well, 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 4 seconds to the show. Let's hope and pray. We may want to say a little prayer, just to make sure it starts on time. So it's, if you do that kind of thing, just say a little prayer for us that everything starts when it's supposed to. Because you all remember you were here with us. I gotta hand it to you guys. We had a really big turnout last week for this show, and you stuck with us through that whole bunch of nonsense we didn't end up starting until almost an hour later. And everybody stuck around, which is, tip of the cap to you guys. That's pretty awesome. And we ended up having a big turnout. I'm waiting to look at that and see oh God, that probably sucked. Because it didn't start till literally 20 after 9, I think it was.
Yeah.
What a nightmare. Let's hope let's hope that that doesn't happen again anytime soon. It's gonna bring the bots back. Maybe. Yeah. Christopher says, I'm happy that you are doing okay. It's better than being bad. Always think positive, never negative. Alicia, you are a tough person. NFL night. Yeah, it's football night. What's on tonight? I don't even know who's playing. I looked and I'm like,
I think it's a West Division match, isn't it?
I can't remember. Is it? It might be. The game that these Thursday night games have been bad. Bad. Yeah.
Give me one second.
Yeah.
I think they said something like the last 40 possessions on these games has not yielded a touchdown.
Well, we got Saints Cardinals, and the Saints do have 7. So we got a touchdown. The Saints did score a touchdown. It's 7-3 Saints. Pass from Andy Dalton for 53 yards. Who the hell knew Andy Dalton could still throw 53 yards?
Who's Andy Dalton?
Cincinnati fan.
Who that guy? I don't know. Although we beat him last week, though.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, we just beat up on the 8s. Anyway.
So, yes, football's on. Baseball's on. Yes, I know we got that. Was it Yankees-Astros game 2 is tonight, I think. The Sixers and the Phillies and the Padres, much to the chagrin of me, are playing for the NLCS. God, I can't even talk about baseball anymore. So upset that, of course, if any teams to beat the Dodgers, it had to be the little sister from San Diego. Yeah, that's horrible. So I don't even know who to stick for. Let me just put it to you this way. If the Yankees and the Phillies both win and play each other in the World Series, yeah, I might just go jump off my roof. Because between all of the Phillies fans that I'm surrounded by and all of the Yankees fans that I'm surrounded by, you'd swear the state of Pennsylvania is split down the middle. I can't even handle that. So but here's the other thing. I hate Houston. Houston cheated to win a World Series not that long ago. Actually probably 2 or 2 in a row. And they cheated my Dodgers out of a title. So I can't stand them either. So I really don't want them to win. So I don't even know who to even stick for. I don't like San Diego, and I hate Philadelphia. I hate all teams Philadelphia, all of them. I hate them all because I constantly have to hear about them. So I don't even know. I literally don't even care. I really don't even care who wins. So yes, there is baseball tonight. Deanna says Yankees. Bah. I do like Aaron Judge. I'll say that. Aaron Judge is a good dude. He's a good kid. He deserves what he gets. I like him. I do like him.
Oh, by the way, just breaking news.
Breaking news. What's up?
The stream is playing.
It is on.
Did you see my hands? I was all
Impact. Woo! Maybe they went with a different streaming company. Let's see. Alicia says it's starting. We've got Bully Ray talking to Josh. This is from last week at Bobby Fish. And, of course, the match. That was an impromptu match with Bobby Fish and Josh. Sad that Baltimore didn't go to the playoffs. You've got a bright future with them, though, Christopher. They are young, and they played really well. So they've got a bright future. They might be going after some free agents in the offseason. That might make them better. So Trey Turner from the Dodgers wants to go back east, so he'd probably be a good one to look at. Because I don't think he's going to stay with the Dodgers. It's a miracle, says Derek. Yes, it is. They fixed it. James says, I barely watch NFL, although on Sky we've got an NFL dedicated channel. I used to love football. I did. I watched it religiously all the time. I really, really don't like what they've done with the penalties in the game. It really hurts the game. Like, you're watching a good game of football and you see a good play. Like a receiver makes a tremendous catch, or a running back blows open a hole and runs for 40 yards. And all you're doing is looking for penalty flags.
Holding.
And it sucks. Like, it's holding, bring it back. Pass interference bring it back. Oh my God, I hate it. And I get it. They have to protect people. I understand that. But it's not. I still watch, and I watch mostly for my fantasy stuff, but it's just not what it used to be. And sports, a lot of sports have changed. Basketball now is NBA basketball is all 3-pointers. If you can shoot the three, your team's going to be good. If you can't, you're going to get lost in the shuffle. We've got the Bullet Club. Chris Bay. Uh-oh. They can't find Ace Austin?
What?
Yeah, where is Ace?
I don't know, but he's going down into this weird purple light.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You probably never want to go in the basement where there's only purple. Well, they're in the parking garage. Oh, no, Ace is laid out. Ace is laid out. And there's Tommy Dreamer. Oh, you know what this is, don't you guys? Somebody's trying to blame Bully Ray.
Yep, the writing is on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's trying to blame Bully Ray. Oh, the whole trust issues with Bully Ray. Starting off hot. No spoilers for those who haven't seen it, but quick thoughts on Halloween Ends. Jeff and I watched it. Tazzy, I think you watched it too, didn't you?
It's good. Yeah.
I liked it. It's very different. And look, if you, as with almost any other film, if you go in with certain expectations, you're probably not going to like it, because you've got to go into it with an open mind. If you go into it expecting it to be a certain way, you're not going to like it, because it's not. It's not what you think it's going to be until probably maybe the last half hour of the film.
Right.
So, but I don't know. I thought it was a little more intellectual than a normal slasher film might be. But I enjoyed it. I think you guys did too, Jeff. I mean, we were talking about it. I'm pretty sure you enjoyed it too.
Yeah, I thought it was good. It's different, which is not always bad in horror. So, yeah.
Tazzy, what did you think?
I thought it was good. I like the ending, because there's no way, unless the other guy. Oh, sorry. I should. Yeah, there's no way.
No, I know what. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's, if you're a horror fan, it's worth a watch. I mean, anything is worth a watch, and then you make your own decision on what you thought about it. There is Bully Ray. Now, Bully's in the ring by himself, and Tommy Dreamer. I guess the question here is, who's trying to frame Bully Ray? Did they finally come to a complete finish with my? Well, for Laura, yes. She is. Jamie Lee Curtis is done, officially done. So, and with Michael, I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, just it's a pretty definite ending. Let's just say.
Just watch.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. No spoilers. I haven't watched it yet. Brandon Wayne Lewis saying EC dub. Deanna said, Heather, I plan on watching it tonight.
Uh-oh. A Pistol Bullet Club. That's not good.
Juice Robinson and Chris Bay are very upset because they're figuring that Bully Ray was the one who attacked Ace Austin and knocked him out on the outside. So you think Macklin framed Bully? Ooh, good call.
I can't get back used to this again. The whole camera angle back to the regular way again.
Could certainly be something Macklin would do. Good call. I saw Halloween Kills for the first time on HBO last week. Yeah, Halloween Kills is very different. It was a mob mentality movie. No spoilers for me. I saw it too. Underrated horror film is the original. I will not watch that Misfit Wrestling podcast. That's on my no list. Nope. That's got the long stringy look. You can pretty much exit out any of the Japanese horror stuff for me because 9 times out of 10 it's got a creepy girl that contorts and has long stringy black hair. So yeah, that's a big no.
Have you guys seen America Got Talent? And there's a girl that is just like,
yes.
Joe would not.
Joe would immediately turn the channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. I can't take that damn tobacco commercial where that girl contorts in the classroom. And I see it all the time. It's horrible. Mr. Majestic, 13 Black Rose. Hello to you. Should Anthem Sports and Entertainment bring back the TNA Wrestling Championship designs? And should Impact Wrestling partner up with either Major League Wrestling or the National Wrestling Alliance? It's a long question. They've done stuff in the past with NWA. I mean, we've had Nick Aldis with them. So I wouldn't be against that. Major League MLW. Yeah. I mean, if they're not gonna do any partnerships with New Japan or anything anymore, I could see that. But they do partner up with a lot of people. Yeah, should they bring back the TNA Wrestling Championship designs? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think you want to go backward a lot if you're a wrestling company. I think you just keep going forward. But I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. Jeff, what do you think of this question?
I think in terms of the belt designs, leave them the way that they are, or modernize them even more so. Don't go back. I understand the nostalgia, but I wouldn't go back. And the one thing I'll say about Impact is that they work with everyone already. I don't think they need. I think they do a good job of working with AAA, working with NWA, MLW. They work with everyone. AEW. So, I would. They are doing a great job at working with other companies.
Yeah, I agree. Derek, what did my girlfriend's going as the girl from the ring this year? I'll send pics and videos. Nope. Just nope. David Paul, thank you for the very kind donation. Appreciate that. So if the ALCS goes 7 games, does Dynamite air after the game or Thursday against Impact? I would think they'd probably air. I mean, they could put it back on Tuesday again, unless there's a game on Tuesday. I don't know. That's a tough decision. They're gonna have to negotiate around baseball.
What is it again? ALCS. I think one of those are on Fox already. The NLDS is like the NCS is on what do you call that? TBS.
The NLCS is on FS1.
Okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure that they're on FS1, so that really won't interfere. But we've got Dreamer down in the ring getting stomped repeatedly by Chris Bay. Chris Bay looking good. And a tag in. That's Juice Robinson, in case you didn't know who that was. We've seen him in Impact before. Now some left hands to Tommy Dreamer. Points over at Bully Ray. This is for you. And another big left and puts down Dreamer. Bully Ray getting worked up. What if it's not who we think it is, but someone who has a history with Bully Ray in a different company? Someone like Mike Knox. That's a good shout. Something a little different.
Okay.
It's a good shout. Good shout. That's who Bully eliminated to be Gauntlet winner was Macklin. Yeah. Moose is certainly another candidate.
Huge candidate.
Yeah, certainly another candidate.
He's a self-proclaimed scumbag.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
True that.
I missed Jeff's question about you make a good point because who Bully eliminated. Yes, I saw that, Jeff. Yep, good point. Heather says, let's go, Juice. I thought of dressing up as the man in the mask from The Strangers. It's an easy costume. Yeah, that's his mask is very similar to Jason's from Friday the 13th Part 2. The bag over the head type of thing. The sack. They called him Sackhead Jason, and that was paying homage to a slasher film called The Burning. If you've never seen that, that's a good one. Cropsey is the person's name in that, and he wore that same thing. That's a very good movie, by the way. Hard to find. I couldn't really find it to watch it in a lot of places. So it's hard to find. I think it's on Chiller, if I'm not mistaken. But good movie. Nice move by Chris Bay. Big clothesline by Dreamer, and he takes out Bay, and he's out of the ring as well. So now it's Bully Ray and Juice. Nice move by Juice Robinson. Cover 1, 2, almost a 3. Juice Robinson going over to that far corner. Juice looks different without the big bushy hairdo.
Yeah. You remember he had that Macho Man phase going.
Yes. Up and over, and then rolls out. Comes in. Bully hooks him. Bully bomb. 1, 2, 3. Bully Ray does indeed win. Bully Ray does indeed win, as Jeff predicted. Pointing in the face of Chris Bay. Tuesday is game 6, says David Paul. So next week's is game 6. Might not be a necessary game. Depends. If it only goes 5 games, it might not be necessary. But if it's game 6, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they would do. I don't know what they would do. I guess they would go Thursday. They don't care about Impact, to be honest with you.
They don't care about nobody.
No, they don't care about anything. They're going to do whatever they want. Maybe someone from Aces and Eights. Mark says the ALCS is on TBS. The NLCS switches back. Yeah, FS1 and Fox. Chris. Hey, Chris. What if it is someone that's friends with Bully Ray and it's a Dreamer heel turn? Going to be interesting. I mean, there's Bully. Bully just doesn't understand, I guess, why they're upset with him. Tommy looking at him. And there's Rhino and Heath. Way out there theory, James Chadwick says, but what if it was Raven? What about me? What about Raven? That'd be something. That would be something. I don't know more screwing everybody. Adam Brad. What's up, Adam? How do you feel about the news about The Rock possibly being the exclusive director for WWE? I didn't read that.
That's insane. That's insane.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Where the hell would he have the time?
He would have to retire.
Where would he have the time? The dude does movies every 4 or 5 months, and now he wants to build this whole Black Adam thing, which, by the way, got really bad reviews. Well, not really bad reviews, but it didn't get good reviews. Gore. I mean, the action in the movie looks terrific, and from what I read, a lot of the reviewers were saying the action was really good, but it lacked a lot of storyline. I don't know what to do. I'm torn with that. I don't know whether to go see it in the theater or whether to just wait. DC movies have disappointed me, but I love The Rock, and I mean he does good stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. It's coming out soon. What is it today? Tomorrow, actually, isn't it?
You know what movie I really liked, and I was like, I didn't think I was going to like, was The Bullet Train.
Oh yeah, that looked good. I wanted to see that.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's not bad at all. I was like, it started slow, and then like, okay. Lots of you would think Quentin Tarantino did the movie.
Okay. Tommy Dreamer in the back with Bully Ray is telling him to tell him that he didn't do it. Bully Ray looked him in the eye and said, I did not lay out Ace Austin. Bully says, why are you yelling at me? What did I do? How could I have laid out anybody? Look at the guns on Bully Ray.
Right.
Damn. See Bully with the guns? Tommy says it's squashed. Oh no. There's Moose.
Moose.
Now here's a candidate for sure, but it could have been Moose. Once a scumbag, always a scumbag. Bully laughing at Moose. You weren't accepted in the NFL locker room? Oh, you're a bastard. How do I know it wasn't you? I'm a scumbag, Moose said.
I love it.
If it was me, you wouldn't know it because I would deny it too. Wow. This is reminded me a little of the time when Johnny Bravo got shot. I kind of dig it.
Hey.
Oh, let's not talk about that though.
Yeah.
No, we ain't going back to that.
We can't bring that up.
Nope.
That's taboo. Bully's pleading his innocence. I think it was Dreamer that attacked Ace as bonkers. Ooh, that's interesting, isn't it? Never trust a snake that tries to crawl back in his skin. What if it's Tommy just thinking out of the box? Because we all know how Impact loves to swerve us and do the unexpected. Check out the 24/7 Pro Wrestling streaming platform called Pro Wrestling TV, PWTV. Maybe your podcast and do some business with them. That'd be cool. I think are they the ones that were going to show? Were they going to show the Control Your Narrative? Weren't they the ones?
That's them. I think
okay,
that's them, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I could be wrong too. But if it is, we followed them. I mean, I think they were going to. Oh, it's Taylor Wilde, Tazzy. It's Taylor Wilde.
I'll watch it.
It's time to get wild. If that's the case, the DCEU is doomed. Well, the one thing, if you're not sure whether you want to go, the one thing I will tell you is you want to go and you want to see the post-credit scene. I will tell you that. You if you're a DC fan, you want to see the post-credit scene. So, Mia Yim and Taylor Wilde. John says, I'm going to see it. Don't believe what the main reviews say. That no, they don't. Yeah, I mean, you can't always listen. You got to go to and watch what you think you're going to like, because reviewers and critics and stuff like that, they normally don't like a lot of that stuff. They've been giving Marvel movies pretty crappy reviews lately too. So most of the time, if you're going to look at Rotten Tomatoes, you look at the fan reviews. So Moose preaching. Here we go. Mia Yim and Taylor Wilde are underway. And people say Impact don't put on good storylines. Yes, agreed. This should be fire. Bully Ray story gives me aces and eights vibes in 2012 when people blame Bully, but then he did it. Can this turn into a story for someone else to be a bad? Pro Wrestling TV does CYN. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought it was them. Yeah, we follow them. I followed them on Twitter when they were doing the CY. We advertised I promoted a couple things for Control Your Narrative because we did a watch along for them at one point. And they retweeted it, the stuff that we shared. So yeah, cool. The Rock spoiled the post-credit scene. Yes, Sean Rousset, don't spoil it for anyone. Don't spoil it for anyone. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. But he did. Yeah, he did. Me and Taylor are going to be a great match. Taylor Wilde with a kick out. And a kick to the back of Mia Yim's leg and try to cover and a kick out. Double drop kicks from both women. And they both get right back up. Louisville, Kentucky. Overdrive. This is new, I think, anyway.
I don't remember the last. I mean, I don't remember if they've done one before. If they have, it's been a long time.
But we've got Overdrive. And, Jeff, we've got to try to do, because I know we didn't get to do it last year, but the IPWF.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't around for you. No, I think you did. Did you do it last year? I couldn't. Yeah.
We did it.
I have to be there for that one this year. I missed that, and I heard it was hilarious. So
it was
hopefully going to be there for that. Yeah.
It was on a Friday or something. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was on a Friday. Now, I will say this. It's sad that we won't see Sex Ferguson or Chad Too Bad this time.
Yeah, that's true.
We won't see them, but
that is true. Nice move from Taylor Wilde. And nice arm drag. Good morning, all. Good morning, Jason Peace. How are you? Just sucks MLW will be on at the same time as Impact. They always were, weren't they?
Not always.
Not always.
Okay. I thought they have been before. Because I can remember you guys putting in the chat that there was stuff going on in MLW while we were doing the show.
They should have went back to their old ways when it was right before Dynamite.
If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe if you have not done so already. We would really appreciate that. Also, drop a like on tonight's stream for us when you can. Hit the notifications bell as well to be notified about when we have future content, and that will be coming up tomorrow, actually, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for SmackDown. Come and see what is next in the story of Bray Wyatt. You don't want to miss SmackDown tomorrow night. There's other things going on. Logan Paul's going to be there, I believe. A lot of stuff going on in that show, so you don't want to miss tomorrow night. Come back and see us at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunday, we have our Between the Ropes show with Jeff and myself, which we talk about all the happenings in pro wrestling. So don't miss that. We'll be at 8:30 p.m. on Sunday night. We're back for that. We haven't done it in a little while. Join us for that. We will have lots of news. We will have Sell or No Sell, our debate. We may have a grievance or two. It's been a little while. We had to build up some grievances. So, I
can tell you for sure that I have a grievance.
Jeff's got a grievance. Jeff's got a grievance. There you go. So we will have grievances, the airing of grievances, which is everybody's favorite part of that show. And we'll do Book a Wrestler. We'll do favorite moments of the week and all of that. So Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Mr. Majestic, take care. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate that. So join us for that. And, of course, Abby's Window on Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join Jeff and Jody and, of course, Dom for Abby's to talk about everything that happens tomorrow on SmackDown. And then I will be joining Tazzy for NXT Halloween Havoc against my better judgment, but I will be there. And it's no offense to Tazzy. I just don't want to get scared again. But I will be there for that. He will be starting that show, I believe you said 7:30 p.m.
7:30 p.m. You guys want to know like the history of how we have it? Go to the description I already got the stream up. Go to the description, and I went through it on that stream. So go check it out.
So we will be there for Halloween Havoc. So make sure you join Tazzy on Saturday night for Halloween Havoc. Should be a good show. A lot of good matches in that. And of course, we got Austin Diry teasing that he may do a cash in. A lot of people forgot that they can use that briefcase to do a cash in for NXT. So interesting. Very interesting. So, yeah, you're not going to want to miss that. This came from Fightful Select. Have provided update on Bray Wyatt, confirming that the former champion is scheduled to appear on Friday SmackDown again this week, as of Thursday afternoon. The original plans called for him to appear on both Raw and SmackDown, but it hasn't been on Monday nights as of yet. The report also notes that the Uncle Howdy version and mask of Wyatt are set to be implemented this week once again. So there you go.
I mean, we talked about that. Like, he's going to be on both shows.
Yeah. He better be at the damn Raw I'm going to. He must be on a Raw.
In a couple weeks.
Better pick that one. It's the one right after Crown Jewel. So it's literally the first show after Crown Jewel. So, I mean, if it's going to be one, it might be a good one to be because they're going to have to reset storylines and stuff like that. So we'll see. This match has been really, really good between these two women. Taylor Wilde with a shot right hand to Mia Yim. Another. And another. Backing her over into the ropes. Now throws her off the ropes. Big clothesline from Taylor Wilde. Drop kick right after. Mia Yim is in some trouble. Duck under. Oh, nice move there from Taylor Wilde. Again, remember, if you didn't already know, this is going to be Mia Yim's last match in Impact Wrestling, at least for this run. Taylor Wilde holding up. A quick cover, roll up. Gets a 2. Kick out from Taylor. Now she's got an arm bar. Oh, was maybe going for eat the feet there. Didn't get it. And a cover and a kick out by Mia. Oh, another roll up there. Gets just a 1 and a kick out. Taylor Wilde off the ropes. Takes down Mia. Taylor Wilde looking like she's calling for a move here. Mia Yim is set up over there. She goes in, though, and Mia gets out of the way. Mia comes with a big boot. And Taylor is down in that corner. Mia Yim with a cannonball, and Taylor Wilde's in trouble. Roll up to, nope. Kick out at 2. Theory doing it on XT isn't a bad idea. No, it's not. It's not. Looking like she's going for eat the feet again. Shots to the back. She's got her around the waist. Elbows to Mia Yim and a reversal here by Taylor Wilde. And now we're getting an elbow from Mia Yim. Oh, German. 1, 2.
Oh.
Wow, she got her with a German suplex.
Oh.
That's a little unusual. Don't see that as a pinning move.
The Wild Ride is what it's called.
Okay, that's her finisher.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Wilde gets the win over Mia Yim. The departing Mia Yim, of course.
Oh.
Mickie James.
Okay.
Are we getting Mickie and Taylor Wilde up next? Oh. Derek. Look who it is, Derek.
Hey, Mia left hella fast, so by the way.
Yeah.
Mickie James is out to talk to Taylor Wilde. Mickey's got a mic. Derek says giggity.
Giggity.
There it is. Taylor Wilde pointing at Mickie and clapping. And Mickey says it's good to have you back at Impact Wrestling. Heather says, well, that answers that question. Yeah, it's going to be Taylor and Mickey. Set to see when it's going to be, I guess, on that November show. 7-6, the NFL score. Wow, that another barn burner. Yikes. Wonder if Amazon is reconsidering their deal. Keep you all updated on Mia Yim. I have a strong feeling she will resign to Impact Wrestling and come back as a heel. Yeah, you never know. We'll see. I think Triple H might take a stab at the other thing too is that her husband is in AEW. Oh, we got action. We got Deonna Purrazzo. And here comes Giselle Shaw. The numbers are going to be too much. Taylor Wilde trying to fight off Deonna. And now Giselle with some kicks to Mickie James. Well, it looked like they were going to set that up. Maybe it'll be a tag team or a 3-on-3. Who's coming out? Jordynne Grace. Oh, we're going to get a 3-on-3. Oh, she just slapped Giselle across the face. Oh, and a big back elbow from Jordynne. Up goes Giselle. Oh. Jordynne is wiping Giselle out. Just throws her out of the ring. We're going to get a 3-on-3.
Somebody said that she killed her.
We're going to get a 3-on-3. Wonder get. Is this going to be on regular TV next week? We'll see.
We shall see.
Triple threat. Plus, they could also be planting some seeds, Jeff, for that possible match with Mickey and Jordynne Grace.
Yes. I think they could.
There is Honor No More. And there's Jordynne, Mickey, and Taylor. Ooh.
Tails, huh? They got tails? Really?
Taylor says, you want to get wild? Let's go. Next week?
Next week.
We're getting
I'm all for it.
We're getting a triple threat. Jason Hotch. So you know who's coming next. You know.
Let's go.
Heather says she planted Shaw. She did.
Yeah, that spine buster was crazy.
Wow.
Do you think it will be it's next week, John? Next week? Said there's a guy following me around at work. It's Joe Hendry. Said don't say his name. There he is. Believe in Joe Hendry. In the locker. That was beautiful. The thing is, Jason, we don't lose. We learn. You're going to have amazing opportunity next week. He reminds me of like a cheesy host of I don't even know. I love that. Is he single?
Wow.
Here we go.
Here we go. This is I can't wait. I believe in Joe Hendry. There's the clap. Look at this entrance.
It's amazing.
Oh my God.
It's absolutely amazing.
Oh my God. This is awesome. How can you not? Oh my God. This is amazing. There's a Joe Hendry t-shirt on Shop Impact, and it just says JH.
It's a cool shirt. They were sold out.
I believe it.
It's a cool shirt, though.
I believe it.
By the way, guess what shirt just came out? Kira Kelly.
Oh,
yes,
really?
Sir.
I bet you that looks
Guess
cool.
what I'm getting?
Well, that goes without saying. The fan has a sign that says, I believe in Joe Hendry. Let's hear what he has to say. When you're Joe Hendry, life is different. You command rooms of thousands of people just with your words. I'm an even better listener. What I'm hearing is we believe. Of course you're hearing that. And listen to the crowd. We believe.
I believe.
Look at this. $252 pounds of pure motivation. Oh my God, I love this. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this. This is fantastic. And the fact that we share the first name, that's even better. He's quickly climbing up my favorite list of Impact wrestlers. Hendry goes over and just claps. Watch. He clapped there. That was awesome. Oh, big shoulder block. The crowd is chanting, I believe in Joe Hendry.
I'm done.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant. I do want to say it, James. Ready? I haven't said this in a while either, but it deserves it. This is such good shit. I haven't done that in a while.
Singing, I believe in Joe Hendry while he got him up.
Yes,
yep.
He was.
Yep.
He was.
I love it. I love it.
He's got him up over the back. Woo. A little power from Joe Hendry, and he just looks and laughs.
Tell you, man, he's a stocky dude in person. Like he's pretty bulky. He's pretty.
I believe it.
Real.
We believe, Chance. We believe. Ooh, nice move by Hotch. Could you imagine if Joe Hendry ever wrestled Bo Dallas?
Oh my God!
I believe. No, I believe. No, I believe. No, believe.
Look at
Would be
that.
amazing.
Look at that.
Oh, look at this. He rose up behind him like a slasher film. It was amazing. It's over. 1, 2, 3. I believe. Yes. This is amazing.
I'm telling you, man, being there in person for the pay-per-view,
that must have been awesome.
It was awesome.
Wasn't he firing you guys up too outside of the arena?
Yeah, that was the night that it was a huge delay.
Oh my
For the
God.
tapings, he came out and fired everyone up. So
what a gimmick that is. Like that it's fantastic. It's so simplistic, but it works.
Yeah, it works.
And he does remind you of like an 80s. Look at Tazzy. I mean, this is amazing. It does remind you of like an 80s motivational speaker.
Yes.
It does. If you guys ever seen any of those, sometimes you see them like really late at night where they'll come on and they'll talk about, your body and doing this and doing that. And but it does remind you of that. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Ooh, look at this. We've got Bully. We've got Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan? And look at Chris Sabin. Wow, look how young Chris Sabin is.
Yeah.
I'm Chris Sabin, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. The Hulkster. Destination X from 2013. Damn, this from 9 years ago. Retribution says I can't stop singing it. That's brilliant. Oh, there's the referee goes down.
Surprising.
Referee went down. We got I see Sting. Sting's outside the ring in glasses and a suit. We got Kurt Angle outside the ring.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe's outside the ring.
Oh, I know this was a while back because it's got Quentin Rampage Jackson on here.
Who should have been a wrestler a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, and there is D'Lo. Sting fighting off D'Lo. Uh-oh. Bully Ray's got a hammer. Bully Ray's got a hammer. Chris Sabin and down. Oh, there goes the hammer. Now Sabin's going to grab it. Sabin with the Bully Ray. Oh, he just decked Bully Ray right in the skull with the hammer. Referee's up. 2, 3. Chris Sabin wins the title. Wow, look at that crowd. Damn. Sting before he could make it snow in Florida. That was pre-snow Sting, yes. For some reason, I could see you going out to a bar and yelling, I believe in Joe Hendry, and somebody looking at you and thinking he's crazy. Well, yeah. If I did that in a bar around here, they'd probably kill me. Yeah. So, Scott D'Amore.
Randall?
Talking about the X Division. So that's about No Limits. Nice suit, Scott. Yes. Scott's always with the dark suit coat, black shirt. He's like the villain. He dresses like a villain. I forgot Chris Sabin won the world title back. We should really try to do some of those older shows because it'd be good for me too, because a lot of that I didn't see.
Yeah, it'll be good to go back and catch
it. Well, we did say that we're thinking about, and we really have to pursue this as a membership thing. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do like membership things, and maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do like watch old like TNA pay-per-views and stuff, like do a membership watch along, like a once a month thing.
And it won't be anything extravagant in terms of the cost of the membership.
We're not going to kill you,
but
we're not going to kill you. So maybe we should do that. A lot of TNA's pay-per-views are free on YouTube. Yeah, which would make it easier. Frankie Kazarian on his way up to relinquish.
That's a nice suit right there. That's sharp.
Frankie, look at that. Frankie dresses well. Yes,
yeah, he does. He's dressing sharp.
I mean, I would never wear a light coat suit like that, but that gets pretty good.
It does. It looks good. Looks good.
That's an expensive ass silk tie. I think he's got on there too.
It's a nice tie. I'm kind of jealous right now.
Deanna says, last week I was on a Ring of Honor Bender watch. We could see how much time we have for stuff like the membership stuff, but we could even do like maybe one or two. We could do like a short special like Abby's membership thing.
Yep.
And then maybe we could do a TNA pay-per-view watch along. So yeah. Option C, Nick Aldis looking sharp suit. He's telling Frankie there's no turning back. Winter Warfare live in Pembroke Pines, Florida. I saw the arena. It's pretty big. Holds up to 3,000 people. James Chadwick says, well, because the ROH we know and love is dead. Thanks to Tony Khan.
Oh, did you hear that, Joe?
Yeah.
The very same night I heard, but same night as what?
So they're doing a tournament, and the finals will be the same night as Overdrive.
Okay.
And then Frankie's going to face Josh at Overdrive.
Okay, so it is going to be Overdrive that they're going to decide that. Okay. Yeah. Did they say when it was? Did he say when?
November 18th.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That Overdrive. Okay, I was thinking of that other one. Okay. Wow. All right. So that's going to be a big one. So an X Division tournament and the championship match. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Kazarian making his speech here before he relinquishes the title. That's going to be tough because obviously we do Impact things first, so we will be doing the shows. They're always on a Friday, so we will be doing that whenever they happen. So I think it said what, November 18th? Did you say?
Yeah, November 18th.
Got to be a Friday, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's a Friday.
Yeah, so we will have that. I mean, that's our thing. So we do the Impact pay-per-views. We won't be able to do SmackDown that night, but you guys can obviously fill us in. Talking about option C. Oh my God, it's almost 9:30. Jeez, that went quick.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. It does. Frankie says this business has given me more than I could ever imagine. Most important thing, Tracy Brooks, his wife. Crowd gives him a hand. They need a Pogs world title. Frankie talking about surgeries, being away from home. Says everything I do. Everything I do it for you. It's a good song. Frankie Chance.
Oh, I gotta put something in the private chat for you guys.
Cool. Insiders Pro Wrestling Crew, how are you 3.5 hours behind? We're not a half hour behind. So the stream on YouTube is always behind the stream on Access TV. Access TV is ahead, usually until about the last 15 minutes of the show, because they don't start it until 8:30, whereas Access starts it at 8. So that's why we're watching it live on YouTube. Not live. We're watching the show on YouTube. Sorry, it's not a live show, obviously. I got to look at this. I have to now. Where the hell is? Oh, jeez. Oh, that's not a.
That was not a pleasant sight.
I would imagine it wouldn't be. No. Yuck. Yuck. It's all good, Brandon. It's just different. The YouTube stream just starts different because there's no commercials, so that's why. That's why. All the blood that I have shed, the sweat I have poured, and the tears that I have cried, will be for nothing if I don't become the Impact Wrestling World Champion. Oh, Macklin from behind. Macklin assaulting Frankie Kazarian. Kazarian fights back. And Macklin comes right back over, going right after him. Macklin building himself up to be the biggest heel in the business right now.
Yeah. He's messing up that nice suit, man.
Yeah, yes, he is. Oh, he's got him hung up over in the corner. Oh, huge spear. And now he's bending that. Here comes Josh. Josh comes in and chases Macklin out. He's got his leg hooked up and under that rope. Oh, Macklin. Macklin. What did you do? James says, is this episode Vincent's last appearance? I would imagine. Yeah. Yep, I would imagine so. I think the only ones that stuck around were Kenny King and PCO.
Yeah.
Walking weapon chants now as he stares down Macklin. Kazarian says, what the hell was that about? Overdrive. So Josh and Kazarian. And you're going to find out who is going to get the X Division. There's Eddie Edwards.
Hey.
And Alicia. And Honor No More. Eddie says, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Eddie says something has to come to an end. Uh-oh. Eddie's going to make a speech. Eddie's going to say something about what's going to come to an end. Mickey James talking about winter warfare in December. Pembroke Pines, Florida, December 9th and December 10th, if you happen to be there.
You know, why we keep doing winter in Florida?
Well, I mean, where the hell else do you want to be? In the middle of, we're certainly not going to come up here.
That's true. That's true.
Frankie Kazarian and Josh backstage. Kazarian says I could look out for myself. Don't ever trust Bully Ray.
Wow.
Violent by design. Eric Young on his way out. Kaz needs a run like Christian did, even if it's only a month or two. You think he's going to win? Diener is accompanying Eric Young down to the ring. Wonder what Eddie's going to do. Well, I mean, I don't know. You kind of think it's obvious. Especially with Honor No More is pretty much all leaving. I certainly don't think he would come out and tell us he's going to leave his wife.
That'd be kind of weird.
I mean, yeah, that'd be a little weird. It'll be interesting to hear what he has to say. I mean, I'm sure that, this all coming to an end one way or the other with Honor No More. Kenny King and PCO, I can see forming a tag team. He made his name in Impact Wrestling. FKA, TNA, anyhow. Yeah, maybe. Kenny could be good in the X Division, though, and PCO could be just good as a singles competitor. He could have a lot of matches against, several different people. Imagine if they put him in a title match with Josh at some point. PCO and Josh. Rich Swann, the smooth sounds of his entrance music, and here he comes down to the ring. What if they give Kaz the title and Max takes it from him? And then we get Macklin versus Josh. You mean without the title? I don't know. I mean, Jeff said this before too. I kind of think that Macklin's being pushed to possibly be the guy that does take it from Josh. So at least that's what it seems like. And Jeff mentioned that before, but that's kind of what I think they're doing there. Tazzy's grooving to the Rich Swann sounds. His theme music is great.
It is.
If you haven't been watching this with us for the whole 2.5 years, people forget what Rich Swann did for this company during COVID. You really, like, seriously, that he was the man. And what he did for them, and the whole thing with Kenny Omega and everything like that was phenomenal.
Every program that he was in delivered some of the best matches.
Yep.
That time. I mean, him and EY put on some great matches.
Oh yeah.
Him and Chris Bay had some great matches. You name it, he had great matches with everyone. So
yeah, he did.
Shout out to Rich Swann. And the dude is one of the most humble people I've ever met.
Oh, I believe it.
He's so humble, so gracious.
I believe it. Rich Swann carried it. Yeah, he really did. He really did. Eric Young, now Rich Swann down in the corner. Dean are yelling at him from the outside. Shots from Rich Swann, lefts and rights. Big elbow from Eric Young, and down goes Rich. Cover. Two count, kick out. Would he cost the Kingdom the tag title, then make a speech? Maybe. Could be. Winter Warfare, the arena is brand new, holds up to 3,000. That's the one you were talking about. Truth, from what little I saw at the beginning of the pandemic, Rich definitely carried Impact. Yeah, he really did. Yeah, really, really did. A lot of us want to forget all that. It's weird. It's weird, right? It's like it never happened. Like, people want to put that out of their minds because there were no fans, and it was just really weird. People want to forget that. What the hell was that WWE ring called? I forget now.
Oh, the Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome. Yeah. I was in the Thunderdome like several times. It was very, very weird. Like, you got cool views. The one time I was literally like ringside and I was looking up and the wrestlers were like right in front of me. It was kind of neat. Oh, what a kick from Rich Swann. And down goes Eric Young. 1, 2. Close, 2.5. But yeah, we kind of want to forget that. Remember the WrestleMania? How weird was that WrestleMania? No fans in the building. That's why I said you really have to give props to the wrestlers that did that. The people that were around that carried it. Bray Wyatt was another one. You know what he did there, and there were some other people that just absolutely carried these companies because a lot of them chose not to come. Or they couldn't. They might have had COVID, or people that they knew had COVID, and they just couldn't be there. So it was a crazy time. It was a really crazy time for wrestling. But
wow,
look at the move here by Swann. Swann gets the win.
Wow,
that's shocking, and he got the heck out of Dodge. Diener came right back in.
He did run.
Eric Young is not going to be. Oh, look out, though. There's a yellow jacket. And Diener comes over and knocks Rich Swann right in the jaw. Right in the jaw. Oh, this is what they're going to do. They're just going to beat up on Rich Swann now. They've got the numbers. They had one of their boys attack him on the outside. Swann grabbing that jaw. Eric Young this isn't gonna be good. The lights are out.
I wonder who this is.
The lights are out.
I wonder.
No, it's Sammy. Yeah. Sammy Callahan with the bat. Saves Rich Swann. Crowd chanting, Sammy, Sammy. Callahan chases off Sammy and, chases off Eric and Diener. Eric Young said, that was your last chance. Eddie will probably say something like he was brainwashed or something by Maria and Taven and Bennett got in his ear. Rich winning is a shocker. Death Machine. By the way, I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but it is Thursday night. If you have Apple Music, I think I don't know this 100% sure, but there's a lot of rumors going around that new theme song by Bray Wyatt, Shattered, is going to be released. So
that makes a lot of sense because it's totally no new music number coming out on Friday. So
yeah, it comes out Thursday at midnight Eastern Standard Time for us. So I always check my Apple Music for new albums and stuff that come out. So I'm pretty sure. Again, it's been out in a lot of places. I don't know 100%. The band did not say it. So it could be rumor. So again, take that for what it is, but it could release tonight. The major players are back. Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. Brandon says, I'm smelling a OVE reunion. Derek says, Jeff, new G's U album starts tonight. It drops tonight.
What?
New G's U new G. I don't know what who the heck is that? Jeezy. That's what I thought you were saying. New Jeezy album.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are looking at the NXT Wrestling Tag Team Championship or the NXT. What the hell am I even talking about? The Impact Tag Team Champions. What the heck am I doing? Good Lord. I'm trying to think of 7 different things at once. Next week, remember we got this. Giselle and Vexed against Mickey, Taylor Wilde, and Jordan Grace. That's next week.
Oh.
Also next week, they're ahead of there it is.
Here.
Taurus and Laredo Kid, Yuya and PJ Black, Alan Angels and Trey Miguel and Kenny King and Mike Bailey. So Bailey is in the tournament.
It's a nice little tournament.
And then the winner goes one-on-one with Trey Miguel and Alan Angels. Okay. And we're getting, so on BTI is the first match, Black Taurus and Laredo Kid. And then on Impact, we've got Alan Angels and Trey Miguel. So this is next week.
Wow.
And there it is. Overdrive in Louisville, Kentucky, November 18th. We will be doing that show on our channel.
It's so reminding me of Fastlane so much.
Yeah. You know what, though? Shout out to their graphics department.
Yeah.
Because these graphics tonight and the last couple of weeks, they've been good. They've been really good.
Yeah, Overdrive looks cool. I dig it.
Yeah, it does. It looks good.
This is, of course, New Japan. Ishii against Suzuki. Moxley against Ospreay. No holds barred. Gore. It's going to be Heath and Rhino for the main event, going up against Honor No More. And maybe who's the person that said that maybe Eddie interferes? Maybe he does, because you're getting the match first. Rhino and Heath. Alan Angels of Dark Order. Formerly of Dark Order, yes.
Yep.
Yepper. Eric Young versus Sami Callihan down the line. Story placeholder, since it's nothing really for them to do. I don't care. That's going to be an amazing match, and it'll probably be something brutal. I could tell you that. It'll probably be some stipulation match that'll be brutal. Honor No More in what will be their last time on Impact Wrestling. Was Maria with them when they went to AEW?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I was wondering about that. I didn't know whether or not she'd go, because some people were saying she was going to end up doing her that women's wrestling thing that she started up.
Yeah, she's still doing it. She's just with them there now too.
Eric Young versus Sami is going to be awesome. Yeah, that'll be a brutal match, whatever they decide to do. Gonna be weird not having them. We've been seeing the thing going on with Honor No More for a long time now, since Ring of Honor closed up shop. Well, here we go in the match where we pretty much all know the outcome, but maybe we don't know how they're going to get there. Rhino with a big clothesline, and here comes Taven. Good to see Rhino back. After our show tonight, just stick with us. We won't be around very long, but we'll score the show. We'll talk about what we give some thoughts about it, and then we will get out of here for the night. Again, if you haven't subbed to our channel, please do. Also, make sure you hit the like button on the stream for us tonight. It helps out quite a bit, so please make sure you like the stream. Also, make sure that you hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified about when we have future content, and that will be tomorrow at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for SmackDown. Will be myself and Jody, possibly Tazzy, we'll see. And of course, the next chapter and what's going to happen with Bray Wyatt. And then on Sunday, it's myself and Jeff. We'll be doing the Between the Ropes show with the Insiders. That will be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Make sure you join us for that. We haven't done it in a while. You'll get to hear some grievances and a lot more. So join us for that. And then Monday, of course, will be Abby's Window with Jeff, of course, Jody, and Dom will be there as well. So make sure you join them for Abby's Window. You won't want to miss that, following up the happenings from SmackDown and talking about all of that. Of course, there'll be all new, I'm sure, theories and things like that on Abby's on Monday. So make sure you join them for that. Did you see Tony Khan announced ROH Final Battle will be in December 10th, and he's hoping to have ROH weekly shows early next year? I did not.
On what day? There's no date.
You know what? I honestly, it would not surprise me if they put it on Tuesday.
Tuesday against NXT would probably make some sense, or they can put it on Thursday.
Yeah, they could.
Because they really don't care about Impact, so it could be on Thursday as well. I'm sure the thought process for that will be what days aren't big sports days, because, TBS has a lot of sports. So probably, what days aren't sports. I mean, the details aren't even out there. So who even knows where they might have it? They might have it on YouTube. Don't even really know. So Rhino, they're going after Rhino's leg now. Referee is over with Heath. Going after that left leg and knee. Hey, Mike Witt, how are you?
I have a funny story about this referee.
Oh, what is it?
He was actually the one that took my picture of me holding the Call Your Shot gauntlet.
Oh, was he really? Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Foot to the throat of Rhino. Crowd is amazing how they have it set up. You see young and old people there. Great mixture. If it's still going to be an hour, just keep it when it was on Monday, an hour before Raw. Yeah, that's true. They used to do that. They used to have it on at like 7 o'clock. I remember that. That's when I was watching when the Pure tournament was going on that one time during COVID. They did have it on then. I don't know though. TK doesn't really seem like he's going to go for tradition very much as he's going to go to try to pull ratings from another show. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I mean, I think like a businessman. Taven's in, and he shouldn't be. It's run its course. Honor No More storyline has to come to an end, but that theme song is badass that they had. Bennett back in the ring. Rhino really taking a beating. Rhino chants. What happened to Tessa? We went for a good while having Tessa mentioned in our streams for like a really good streak of streams that we've done.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? Who knows? She was in that Women of Wrestling for a while, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was it. She left there. I have no idea, man. I don't really think that Tessa's going to be on any shows anytime soon. Let's just put it this way. I don't think she really endeared herself to anyone. So Rhino off the ropes, double clothesline, goes back down. Here's a cover. It's been all the Kingdom, and Rhino has been their target. That Hard to Kill is going to be very interesting. It's on a Friday the 13th. They're using the Friday the 13th or very much what looks like the Friday the 13th horror logo as well. So I'm going to be really excited for that one. I may even have to put on one of my Jason hockey masks for that stream.
There you go.
Just to celebrate. So, because I have several. I have several. Maybe I'll let you vote what part of a hockey mask you want me to wear. I have the remake one. I have part 3 with the axe mark in it. I have part 4. So I have a good amount of them. Which Impact Wrestling will have to move to weekends and Sundays. I don't think they'll move it. Little Silver. What do you mean? If Honor No More, if they have Ring of Honor, I don't think they'll move it. It's probably only going to be an hour show, and I don't think they'll move it for that. Impact's pretty well known for being on at a certain time, so I don't really think you want to change that. Oh, you meant Hard to Kill. Surprises in Hard to Kill? Maybe. I can think of one off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're thinking about.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Keeping it real.
Yep. Oh my God. 28-14. What? We have that many points on a Thursday night? I don't believe it.
They started multiplying field goals is what happened.
Wow. And it is only at the half. There's like no defense in this game.
They're just multiplying field goals, Joe.
No, you know what it is? Is that it's I mentioned his name before. It's Andy Dalton because they have 1-2 interception returns for touchdowns as their last 2 touchdowns. 38 yards and 56 yards.
Well, at least he's still throwing touchdowns.
To the other team?
Maybe to the other team, but
he has 9. He's 9 for 15 for 177 yards, 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, 2 of which were returned for touchdowns.
So he's looking at it like, he's got 4 touchdowns tonight.
Good Lord.
Memories. Lord. Just those memories.
Who throws 2 straight pick sixes? I don't think I ever remember seeing that happen.
Oh, I've seen it. With that quarterback.
I was gonna say Tazzy has a lot of experience with that.
James Chadwick saying Susie. Ooh, maybe so. Maybe so. It would be a hell of a thing for her to come back on, wouldn't
Hey.
it? There's Vincent, speaking of which, and here comes PCO. Kenny King, Vincent, the referee's trying to keep them away. No, look out. Maria's up there. Rhino wants to give her a shot, but he gets stopped by Bennett. Now Maria's in the ring. This is gone all. Maria's reaching for something from her bra.
Oh,
what is that?
She's got salt or powder or something. Oh, she throws it in Bennett's face. Wow, that reminded me of Mr. Fuji. Oh, cutter. Taven. Maria, he's saying to Maria, what happened? Oh, he's going to get gored. Oh, no. Ooh. Is he going to gore them at the same time? Oh, Maria. Maria gets gored. Wow, Maria gets gored, and then Heath. Wake up call, it's over. 1, 2, we've got new champs.
Wow.
Maria got gored.
With 12 minutes ago.
There it is. Well, that was a hell of a way to go out. Imagine that conversation. Well, Maria, it's your last night here at Impact, so you're going to get gored.
Yes.
Oops.
Heath and Rhino are your new champs. And the Mr. Fuji trick, right? The salt in the eyes. Salt in the... Oh, God, did I hate them. Fuji and Saito. Oh, my God. I hated them so much. When I was a kid, they cheated all the freaking time. And I hated them. Just as much. And the Samoans, too. Oh, my God. I was not a fan of heels when I was a kid. I'm more of a fan of them now.
Oh.
And here comes Eddie. Talking about salt to the wound. Deanna says, I like how they did that. OGK really playing the old school heel well in this match. PCO with the look on his face, all wondering what is going to come of this. What is Eddie going to do? Eddie in the ring. Could be a farewell of sorts for Maria's still out on the floor, being tended to by Mike Bennett. Mike looks sad. He looks very sad, as I'm sure you would. I mean, you know. Well, you got beat, Chance. Wow, that's brutal. Bennett coming back up to the ring. He says, that's enough of letting my wife down there. She can lay there. It's all good. It's all good. Eddie said, Alicia gave me an ultimatum. She said, either this ends or we end. What she's referring to is honor no more. This is probably kind of cool because this is their goodbye in essence. Eddie kind of putting them over, which is cool. No. Hey, goodbye from the crowd. So much for having a nice moment. Crowd's like, yep, nope, we're not having that. Is Honor No More worth saving? Crowd saying no. I see nothing but failure. And failure undermines our mission. Kingdom, you lost the tag team championships. That's a failure. Are you loyal to Honor No More? Both of them saying yes, without a doubt. Kenny King said you'll let it slip away.
Literally.
Are you loyal? He's asking Kenny King. Said, yes, I'm loyal. Vincent. Said, you're a peacekeeper. The man who worries about saving his own skin. Are you loyal to Honor No More? Or are you loyal to PCO? I see nothing but failure. PCO is going to snap here, isn't he?
I have a feeling.
We're going to get PCO versus Eddie out of this?
I'd be down for that.
Yep.
Ooh.
PCO whipping off the jacket. Are you loyal? Yes or no? PCO with a look on his face to Eddie. Crowd saying no. Vincent put the bag over PCO's head. PCO is nothing but a bitch. And he shreds the bag. Oh, clothesline from PCO. Look out. The Monsters had enough. There goes Kenny King. There goes Taven. And there's a huge kick to Bennett. PCO just decimated Honor No More. Crowd chanting PCO. And Vincent, what's going to happen with Vincent?
Oh.
Is he going to? Oh, he's going to turn on Vincent as well. Taven comes and breaks it up. Vincent goes out. Double kicks from Taven and Bennett. Double clothesline from PCO. PCO is just taking them all out. And Vincent's coming back in with a chair. Smacks him in the back with the chair. And he knocked out Vincent with the chair. Off the ropes, and he takes out Taven Bennett outside the ring. This is certainly a... oh, no. Vincent bent over that chair. Oh, no. Vincent's going up. Oh!
Ow.
Welp. The guy who's staying just took out everybody else that's leaving.
Yeah.
Including Kenny King, by the way, who is still staying. PCO just decimated Honor No More. And yes, Mark said they are officially no more. They are no more. There it is. One-man wrecking crew. Unleash the PCO. PCO says the moldy spoon. Well, there you go. There you go. The guy who signed with Impact, everybody kind of knew it, that he had signed, I guess, probably a longer term contract. But PCO has signed with Impact, and Kenny King are both still there. So yeah. So there you go. I would imagine, like Jeff said, that we would probably get PCO and Eddie going forward. I would think. Eddie really didn't look like he changed much. Didn't look like he, changed the attitude or anything like that from what we've seen. So probably we'll get that coming out of this. So there you go. PCO, Kenny, and Eddie. Well, I don't even know if they'll be a faction because I would think that PCO and Eddie are probably going to set up for a match at some point. So we'll see what happens with Eddie. Does he change his stripes? Does he keep up that rebellious attitude? We'll see. We shall see. Got to bounce. Thanks for the stream, guys. We'll see you, Moldy Spoon. Thanks for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. All right. Well, let's get to it. We will grade tonight's Impact Wrestling show, and you guys can all do the same. Let us know what you thought of the show tonight. Score the show, and we will go through, and we will do that with myself and Tazzy and Jeff, and then we'll just talk about just like a quick highlight what we thought of what we things that we think that were cool that we saw from tonight. We'll just do that real quick, and then we will get out of here for the night. Those of you who are leaving, please remember to sub. Remember to like the stream. Also, remember to hit the notification button as well before you go, and make sure you join us tomorrow night for SmackDown. Especially if you're a Bray Wyatt fan. Got to find out what's going on next. So make sure you join us for that. SmackDown Watch Along starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Deanna says a B+. Score the stream. Boy, you people are so literal. Yes. Although I'll take it. It's fine. I get it. Alicia says 8. John Kessler says 9 out of 10 for the show. Heather says 8.75. Stream was great, like always. 9 out of 10 says Damien. Thanks, Damien. I'm going to head out, and I have a long, busy day tomorrow. I won't be on the stream tomorrow, but I'll be back next Thursday. Good night. Good night, Damien. All right. While you guys are giving our scores, we will do the same. So I will start with Tazzy. Tazzy, what did you give Impact for tonight?
Well, there's only one thing else to say. The storyline tonight was insane. It was just crazy tonight. It was like everything else, like Impact, it always makes sense. So I love these storylines, especially this title, the way that everything is circling around the title. I don't think it's just going to be one-on-one for Overdrive. I think it might be more than that. Now, the psychology in the match, in the ring, was amazing. Especially the title match, well, the one title match, because you get the Honor More, you're leaving, and now you get the title, the champions, and everything like that. The in Wilde match was good. You could tell they were trying to outdo each other, and of course, better woman won. Yeah, man. I think it was a great show. I'm gonna get an 8.5.
Okay, all right. Dylan says 9 out of 10. Heather says 8.75. John says 9 out of 10. John G says 9 out of 10. Mark says 9.5. James Chadwick says 8.75. Marvin says 9. Impact Wrestling tonight was a 9, says Christopher. 7 says Barry Monkey from Twitch. Not bad, but not the best Impact show. They've set themselves a high bar recently. Okay, fair enough. Sean Rousset says 8.5 out of 10. Jeff, what'd you think of tonight's Impact?
I thought it was a good show. I know that there are a couple decisions on this show that some fans will not appreciate nor like, and I get it. I think a few things are happening here. I think that, and I think I said this last week too, but what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to establish Josh's reign as one of the best in the company's history.
Yeah.
They're trying to elevate his name to next to those like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle. That's what they're trying to do. So they're trying to build up Bully Ray a little bit more, get him on a winning streak. And then something's going to happen. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think there's a person here that thinks that Bully Ray has changed. I think it's all a ruse. And I think at some point we will find out that either Bully Ray hasn't changed or someone someone is framing him. Don't know which is more likely, but given that I've had some previous experience with Bully and seeing his career, I would say that he's going to screw someone over. Having said that, I thought tonight was really good. I hate that Honor No More broke up, to be honest, because we're so used to seeing them.
Yep.
You know, I enjoyed them as a group. I thought what they did was really cool. Hate to see Mia Yim go.
Yep.
Hopefully she comes back, but maybe she's going elsewhere. So who knows? But I really did enjoy tonight's show. I'm going to give it an 8.75. I thought it was a good show, and now we're starting to figure out where they're going next, like what we're doing next.
Right.
And I'll say this: that X Division tournament starting next week is going to be tremendous.
Totally agree. X Division stuff that with them is always really, really good. Big part of their show. Sean Rousset says 8.5 out of 10. Ending of Honor No More was great, says Little Silver. PCO now on his own. Yep. Dreamer or Moose, says Deanna. Little Silver says 9 out of 10. Bonker says 8 out of 10. I'm going to agree with Jeff. I like 8.75. I think that's good. The matches were really good. We got that big 3-on-3 match with the women next week, which is very interesting for a couple different reasons. Because you never know, they could introduce little bits and pieces of possible storyline for Mickey and Jordan. You might have something happen where Jordan inadvertently does something to cause Mickey to lose. Well, something small like that. But keep your eye on that, because that could start headed toward that. We also, of course, had the whole ending of Honor No More. Everybody knew it was coming, and you all knew Heath and Rhino were going to win. Just didn't know what was going to happen and how they were going to basically bid farewell to Honor No More and how that was all going to go about. Good night, Brandon. Hassan says 8 out of 10. But yeah, I thought it was done very well. I mean, when you have a heel faction like that, the best thing you could really do to send them off was having a face, somebody that you're going to establish as a face in your company, to come out and just take them out. That's a good way to go. And obviously PCO is going to be that. They're going to have him as a face, and we'll see if it continues. He goes after Eddie Edwards, but he's always going to be, a threat for that. So, like Jeff said, very exciting with that X Division tournament that's coming up. Makes that pay-per-view that's coming up all the much, that much better. We're going to have the championship match between Josh and Kazarian, and we're going to have that X Division tournament taking place as well to decide to see who is going to take over as the X Division champion. So good stuff. And of course, you got the big whodunit. Who did it? Was it Bully? He denied it, of course, to Tommy Dreamer, but who took out Ace Austin at the beginning of the show? So that's a big one to follow as well. And I'm sure that'll keep happening probably week after week. You may see others get taken out and stuff like that too. That's usually how they do that in wrestling. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And of course, next week's show looks really good already too. So segue. Make sure you join us for next Thursday night's Impact Wrestling. We are always here every single Thursday night. We start the show at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be back next week to do it again. All right, guys. Hassan says 8 out of 10. And yeah, it's about time for us to head on out of here. So again, make sure you come out for SmackDown tomorrow. 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is a start for that. It will definitely be myself and Jody. Tazzy may be along. We'll see. But we'll be here for that tomorrow. So don't miss that. Sunday, we have our Between the Ropes show, which will be news and will be lots of stuff going on there. We have our debate segment. We will have a grievance. Jeff will have a grievance to share. So make sure that you come out for that. That's 8:30 on a Sunday night. Always a good night. Not a lot going on other than Sunday Night Football. So make sure you come out and check out our show on Sunday. And then on Monday, we have Abby's Window, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Jody and Jeff and, of course, Dom as well. So make sure you join them for that. And also, Tazzy, go right ahead, man. Yeah, I'm going to be there, and I don't know what's going to happen, and it's a little bit scary, I'll admit. Yeah, so talk about Halloween Havoc.
First of all, always try to watch your hands as much as possible when you have onions in your hands. Just say it, just throw it out there.
That's good advice.
Tip of the night, yes.
yes. Don't forget, tomorrow we do have the after party right after SmackDown. That's at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Obviously, it's going to be a great after party, obviously. Common sense. Easy. But don't forget, Saturday Halloween Havoc, we have a full crowd. So make sure you join us for that, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Is Austin Theory going to cash in? Possible? We'll see. So we'll see on that. Monday, don't forget, watch along party for Monday Night Raw. And then Tuesday, NXT Fallout from Halloween Havoc, 7:30. And I think that's it.
And of course, he has a full boat of people that are going to be watching on video to see if Joe gets scared out of his absolute wits by contorting women. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's it. All right. We're out of here. I don't want to think about contorting women anymore. I really don't want to think about it. I'm putting it out of my mind. It's gone. Good night, everybody. Good night, Marvin. Good night, Christopher. The ending of Honor No More was great as well. All right. That's it for tonight, guys. Appreciate you coming out and joining us. We really appreciate it. Make sure you join us again for tomorrow night's SmackDown. Like I said, starting at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great rest of your night, folks. Please stay safe. And as always, be kind to one another. And hopefully we will see you all again for our next show. Have a great night, guys. Talk to you soon.